Yeah, I just have to kind of third that sentiment regarding not coming out openly as atheists, especially if you're not in a position to do so, especially if you're younger, if you're dependent on your parents. Sometimes obviously we're all older, and so sometimes I forget that younger people that have more to lose, that might be risking things, might be listening to us. So I just think you can't stress that enough, that if you're in a situation like that where you think that your future might be at risk, or even your current situation might be at risk, it's not worth it. Don't try to martyr yourself. Just kind of, suck it up for a while, and eventually you'll be able to express yourself openly, but it's not worth it to risk that. As far as myself, not that I can recall, have had to broach the topic of me being an atheist at my place of employment. I know it came up a couple of times when I was still a Christian. I talked to a couple of people. They asked me, I was never one to bring up the subject, but if anybody else brought it up, I just make a passing mention of, oh yeah, I'm a Christian or whatever. But it's interesting because, I've spoken to one of my agree with, homosexuality or gay marriage or something of that nature, and I didn't really say anything about it. And then not too long thereafter, we hired on another colleague of mine, and it turns out that she's a lesbian, and we all work together. So I just thought that was kind of an interesting dynamic. Obviously, the one who was against it has never said anything, and I wouldn't expect her to. But I'm just wondering if that experience of having to work with another person, work closely with another person, and actually know somebody and know about them personally, if that has changed her mind on the subject at all. Because a lot of the times that's the way it goes. You can kind of have these opinions and ideas, but then the second you're actually exposed to that situation, it might change the way you feel about it. And just quickly too, on that line of thought, I just want to mention that another hidden cost of religion is kind of the way that it deals with sexuality, and not just homosexuality or sexual deviancy or anything like that, but there's the whole shame around like masturbation and making people wait until they get married, which, if that's a personal choice you want to make, that's fine. But if a religion demands that, that's going a little bit too far, because you're letting that control the way you're living your life. And that can have a pretty big impact on people, psychologically, emotionally, sexually, and it can give them relationship and emotional problems, in the future as they grow into an adulthood and start seeking relationships or want to get married and things of that nature. There's religions like I think the Duggars make all the girls wear dresses. They can't wear pants. Maybe I'm mistaken on that, but I know there's religions out there like that. Where you have to dress a certain way. Obviously, with Islam, you have your burqas and your hijabs and all those things. And so one last hidden cost of religion that I wanted to mention on that note was that guy in Saudi Arabia this past week who he married a woman, and then he removed her burqa for the first time after they got married, and he was like, oh, hell no. And he filed for divorce after seeing how ugly she was. So, there's another hidden cost of religion for you. Yeah, thanks again. I'm Prototype Atheist. You can find me on YouTube, and I just appreciate everybody that supports us, everybody that watches our show and subscribe to our channels, and that interacts with us and everything. I started doing this about 11 months ago or so. Last I checked, I was up to about 812 subscribers on YouTube. So I'd really like to get up to 1,000 by the end of the year. That'll be about a year of me doing this. So if you really enjoy what we do, if you like my channel, if you like my content, please share with everybody and get the word out. And as far as the t-shirts, Ayla's mentioned the t-shirts we're doing. We have the one design out right now, which I have right here. You can see that's the design we have going on right now. We'll have a few more coming out in the future, like he mentioned. And if you enjoy what we do, if you like the designs of the t-shirts and just if you want to support us, please do so. Like he said, 50% goes to Freedom from Religion Foundation. They do great work. And then the other 50% will go to support us and what we do. Like he mentioned kind of, laughingly at the beginning here, was that, I've been trying to edit some videos. A lot of my videos I try to do as little editing as possible because I don't have a lot of time. And I'm trying to start to do some kind of different videos for people to kind of change it up a bit and mix it up and keep it interesting. In order to do so, I need to do a lot more editing. and Windows Movie Maker just isn't cutting it. So, I'll need to invest in a better movie editor and maybe a better camera or things of that nature. So when you support us, that's what you're supporting. So you will see the upgrade in quality of our content if you support us. So that's what that's going to, and we appreciate all of it.